There. I have the basket of flowers with me, now I will show it to my mother. What do you say, Baron? Are you coming with me? Good. Follow my lead.
How did it go? Did you find enough flowers?
Yes, but I found only these small lilies.
Well, it's always the month of March.
These lilies are so tiny and adorable through.
Come in, Perrine.
Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Are we going to my father's grave and give him our final goodbye?
You listen to me. Let's delay our departure for a while.
Wait, what?
I can't bring myself to leave this place. It feels like I'll be leaving your father here alone.
Mother, you know what my father told us before he passed away? He forced us to go to my grandfather's house as soon as possible.
Yes, he did.
I know what the truth is, Mother. My grandfather's name is Vulfran. He lives in Maraucourt, far to the north of Paris.
I don't have the knowledge of how to get there. This'll be my first time traveling through Europe.
According to the inn owner, it's over 1,000 kilometers away. It is difficult for me to leave this town too, but we must depart on a long voyage now. We can't stay here any longer.
Of course, but let me stay for just 3, 2, or just a single day.
But Mother...
Aren't you going to cry, Perrine?
No, I've already cried enough. I think that if I cried here, Father would worry about us.
That's enough crying for today. Let's say goodbye to your father and we're departing now. Perrine, since France is still far away, we still have plenty of time to get there. Just keep walking.
Yes, Mother.
Stay still now, don't move. I'll count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Perrine, what are you doing here?
The hill will obstruct our view if we keep on moving forward. We will not see Father's grave anymore.
Perrine, you've been crying since a while ago. I'm very sorry. Because I was concerned with my issues, I didn't notice your sadness and grief. Forgive me, Perrine. Okay, Perrine. You already stopped crying. So, are you ready to continue moving?
Yes, I'm ready to continue moving. And I also stop crying so that I don't have to worry about my father anymore.
That's what I want to hear. So anyways, let's continue moving.
Baron, you better listen to me. I understand how whimsical you are, but this is our journey. This journey will be lonely. It is my duty to do your best as the captain of the guard, okay? Good. In that case, I want to make sure that you will guard us.
Perrine, you can't count on Baron.
Come on, Mother. It's not true. Baron, where are you going?
See? I told you so. You can't count on that kind of captain of the guard, can you?
Ha 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 ha. That's true. Mother, do you need to eat?
Go ahead and eat. I don't feel like eating.
I saw a farmhouse a few minutes ago. Shall I ask them for goat milk?
Thanks, but there's plenty of tea for me.
Mother, you must do as I say. You will fall ill before reaching grandfather's house if you keep acting that way.
Don't worry, Perrine. I'll be fine. Soon, I'll improve my appetite. Now, eat faster. And we must continue traveling because we have a long way to get to grandfather's house.
Mother, I think it's best if you inherit a job from my father.
Well, Perrine, will there be anybody who will let me take their picture?
Sooner or later, you'll experience the beauty of photography, but my father's pictures were always helped by you.
What a good story, But I deserve to be compensated for my talent. Perrine, why are you stopping?
Mother, why don't we do something fun together, like taking photographs? What are we waiting for? Come on. Mother, can I just pose like this?
Of course. Now, stay still. I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How long will I take? Will I take forever? No. Come on, Baron. We must think.
Perrine, look at this photo. What do you think?
I think it's kind of good.
Okay. Let's continue traveling.
Good day, everyone. We've come here to take our photographs. Look at this photograph, see for yourself the most wonderful pictures we can make for you.
But there are no people to entertain us because everyone's gone. I'm sorry, Perrine.
The photo that you made, I didn't show it up to all the people.
I know, Perrine. Sometimes they come and sometimes they go.
Ah. Come on, Mother. It's not fair. Why didn't we present the photo to all of them so that we could entertain?
Because people there refuse to listen to us. So just continue eating when the food is warm.
Mother.
Yes, Perrine.
I just want to know that I'm thinking of a good way to gather people.
What is it?
I'd like you to dress in an Indian sari. When we were in India, you frequently wore the sari, didn't you? They would have seen the sari here before.
Goodness gracious. I don't want people to look at me like that in public. Perrine, how do I look?
Your style looks marvelous and fascinating.
Thank you. I must go downstairs while you go tie Palagar to the wagon, then you'll wait for me in the dining room.
Here's your goat milk. Drink it.
Really? Thank you.
I realize that your business won't be successful here. So why don't you try Bugono or simply Travnik?
In a large town, there will be photographers especially with their own shops that will be opened or closed within the day.
Let us go, Perrine.
Listen, everyone. We are traveling photographers. And we want to sell our photograph to the people who love it. Would you like to create a memento of a photograph? This is our photographer. Look at this photograph, does it look the same as me?
Excuse me, miss. I would like a photograph.
Thank you very much. We must take it right away.
Good. Now, I'll go home and change my clothes.
Ha 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 ha. Who is that guy screaming?
I don't know. Let's follow him. Count Gorzimov, can you explain to me what happened?
I was being chased by the soldiers. So, you're not from around here. I guess you wouldn't know that Croatia is under the Austrian rule. We rebelled against the Austrians to make a country for the Croatians. That is the reason why the soldiers are after me. Thank you for inviting me to dinner, Mississippi.
You are so welcome, Count Gorzimov.
Where are you going now, Count? Are you going to Gradiska?
Yes. But the Austrian soldiers will be asleep soon. Most likely, a few of them will be keeping watch, and it'll work out.
Oh no! Your leg is injured.
It's okay, Perrine. Let me take care of that man. Come on, Perrine. We don't have much time. Get up at the ground, let's go inside.
Yes, mother.
I heard that you're going to France. Do you know some of them there?
Yes. We're traveling to Maraucourt. My grandfather-in-law lives there.
So, you are not French? Are you?
No. My father is an Englishman, and my mother is an Indian. Have you heard about France?
Yes. A year ago, I returned from Paris to here. I temporarily resided in Paris for about 4 years. France is a magnificent country.
Liberté, égalité et fraternité.
Where did you get those French words?
I learned it from the book. As you can see, the first thing we need to achieve is to free ourselves from the Austrian soldiers.
Silence, cut. Soon, we'll be entering the village.
I managed to understand that she's staying at an inn with her mother.
What kind of her mother is she?
I never saw her myself. But they turned out to be traveling photographers according to the innkeeper. Apparently, she is a very beautiful woman, just like you.
Traveling photographers?
Of course, they are. Besides, they seem to be traveling. A donkey pulls their caravan.
Is she an Italian?
No, she's not Italian. She appears to be a traveler. The innkeeper doesn't know where she and her daughter come from.
But that girl certainly looks Italian. Don't you agree with that?
Yes. She looks Italian, but I'm not certain.
Are they mother and child? Or should I say, mother and daughter?
Of course, they are. By the way, I don't mean to be rude, but why are you interested in that girl?
That girl was my daughter, Gina. She went missing 6 years ago.
That cannot be.
So, you don't know what she looks like, do you? Yes. She must be her. My daughter is still alive. 6 years ago, she must have been kidnapped by that woman who calls herself her mother.
What?
Now that the rain has stopped, why don't we leave town?
Of course, we could.
We won't do any business here because some photographers are there in town. I'm sure that staying here won't help.
But today, we decided to take a day off.
Mother, if you are tired, please stay inside the caravan.
I'm not tired. So, shall we continue traveling?
Yes. That sounds wonderful. And we can get to see grandfather's house.
Open the door. It's Vittorio, the innkeeper.
Are these the two ladies you were looking for?
Yes. The traveling photographer and her daughter.
You two, come with me to the police station.
Officer, excuse me. Did we do anything wrong?
I don't care. The inspector ordered me to come here and take you two to the police station. If you two don't move it, I will take the two of you by force.
Yes. Yes, we will. Come on, Perrine. Let's go to the police station.
You may now enter.
Inspector, I brought a traveling photographer and her daughter here to this station.
Then, bring me Gina.
Just let him be. Please calm down and confirm that she is your daughter or not.
Yes. I understand, Inspector.
Bring the girl in, officer.
Roger that. Young lady, come with me. The inspector says that I will only bring the girl alone.
Inspector, what mistakes have my mother and I made?
What do you think, Mrs. Bentempley?
Gina. You're Gina, aren't you?
My name is Perrine, Mrs. Bentempley.
Gina, I am your mother. Don't you forget about me.
Who is she?
Calm down, Mrs. Bentempley. Are you Perrine?
Yes. Perrine Paindavoine. You'll know if you just ask my mother.
I'm your mother.
You're mistaken. My mother is outside.
Calm down. I'm very sorry to inform you that this girl doesn't seem to know you at all.
I've never met this woman in my life. I'm not lying, I'm telling the truth.
Very well then. Mrs. Bentemperley, if it's all right with you, it's better to ask her mother a few questions.
Oh Gina. How could you forget me?
I want you to go to that room. Leave the door open when I question her, that way you'll be able to hear us. Officer, bring this girl to the hall while I bring her mother in.
Yes.
Yes, I am coming in.
Do not attempt to escape.
I haven't done anything wrong.
That's true. It's strange. And I do remember your name. Where were you born?
India.
In India.
That's right. Both of my parents resided in India. Who's that lady?
The wife of a famous person here in town.
She thinks that I am his daughter.
Yes. Why did you come here from India?
Because my father wasn't a professional in photography business, so that's why he went back to France.
Do you mean his home country?
Yes.
I went to Zurich with my husband, but we couldn't travel to France because we didn't have money left. That's why we went through Greece, bought a donkey and a caravan and started working as traveling photographers. We're still working as photographers on our way to France.
Where's your husband?
2 months ago in Bosnia, he died.
Now, I think you understand something. I'm sorry, do you have anything to help your story?
If we go inside our carriage, I can show you proof. But now, I have only this.
What is that?
That's my marriage certificate. It's written in English because our wedding was held at a Catholic church in Delhi.
Edmund Paindavoine. I don't know the name. So anyways, is that the name of your husband?
Of course he was.
Thank you, Mrs. Paindavoine. Sorry to inform you that we put you through all this.
You're welcome.
Did you hear all of that?
Yes.
Mrs. Paindavoine, Mrs. Bentemperley said that Perrine was her daughter.
What did you say?
Forgive me, Mrs. Paindavoine. Gina went missing for 6 years. Not a single day has gone since I didn't think of Gina. She suddenly vanished without a trace. Like it was also a rainy day today. I saw her walking on the coastline by herself, but no one has seen her. Some rumors believe that she must have fallen into the sea, but I didn't believe them. Gina was such an adorable child, just like Perrine. I knew that someone must have abducted her. Maybe it was the gypsies who may have been taken her away. Someone must have taken Gina away. She must be alive. If she's able to, she will be home with me. The only thing I believe is to remember Gina and make her come back home to me.
And mother, didn't I mention when I was 6 years old, we lived in Dhaka?
That's right.
In Dhaka, we used to live in a small stone house. I remember that father came home with a lot of luggage and a mustache, and he gave me an unusual doll. Do you remember the river that mother used to wash clothes, and the silver pot on the table?
Thank you, Perrine. If Gina is as intelligent as you, I would certainly remember her.
Yes, Mrs. Bentemperley.
Earlier, when the rain stopped, I was gazing at the sea, thinking of Gina. Perrine walked by, closed her umbrella, and looked up at the sky. For a moment, I thought it was Gina and that she was coming back to me. Stop the car, please. Gina. Oh, I love you, Gina. Okay, I must leave. Goodbye.
How? What's that? Excuse me. What are you doing?
I'm trying to photograph.
And aside of photography, what are you going to photograph of?
Me. Do you want to be photographed?
Yes. I'd like to be photographed.
Do you have any money?
What do you mean money? Don't you take photographs for free?
Of course not. It's our job here, so why don't you just leave me alone?
Are you and your mother photographers?
Of course, we are.
Perrine, go over there.
Yes, mother.
Step back a bit.
Can I do this pose? Or maybe this? Stop laughing.
You heard Perrine, Marcel.
Mother, when will we reach Milan?
2 or 3 days, it's still a long route.
We can get there in 1 day.
Do you want to see your family?
Not really.
You won't be disappointed if we don't see your parents in Milan, will you?
They'll be there. They'll be there.
So, you want to see your mother?
Yes, I guess.
Marcel, enough firewood. You must be hungry, and dinner will be ready soon.
Baron, will you please drop that down? Good boy. Come with me, I'll play with you tonight.
Mother, I'll go prepare a bed for him outside.
Very well.
Baron, all you must do is jump. There. I did it. Now, you try. Congratulations. You did it. Good boy, Baron. Good boy. What's that? Look what I caught. I caught a fawn.
Aw. How cute.
Can I please take it to the circus so I can teach you how to perform? Pretty please?
No. Take it back to where it belongs.
Okay then. Farewell, little fawn.
Perrine, it's getting late now. Let's go back to sleep. Including you, Marcel.
Whatever. I'll just go back to sleep.
First thing, we will go north from here. It's the quick route to Switzerland.
So, this means we will be crossing the Alps?
That's right. We'll take this mountain pass here, it's called the Simplon Pass.
So that we will be able to reach France on time.
You are also right. It looks easy on the map, but from now on the terrain will be much harsher.
Mother, even if it's a little steep, let's go through Switzerland.
But we need to ask someone who is either interested or familiar with this area.
We're near France. It'll be all right. We will reach grandfather's house on time, won't we?
I don't know if it will be soon, but it's not far.
Mother, I know what to do. From now on, let's travel as quickly as we can. We should not work unless we're short on money. We don't need too much money, just enough money.
That is exactly how we've always lived.
Yes, but we cannot stay at inns anymore unless we must. First, don't mind sleeping in the caravan.
But we shouldn't push ourselves too hard and damage our health. Otherwise, we risk jeopardizing our well-being and hindering our ability to enjoy life to the fullest.
That's true. I should have considered your health before making an idea. After all, you should have been in frail health.
I'm frankly surprised of how much energy I have. When I get sick, I remind myself of the hardships I've been experiencing, and the illness appears to be receding.
Mother, that's the spirit. You have changed so much since we departed from Bosnia. It is like you're completely a different person.
I will never fall ill until I take you to grandfather's house.
Stop saying that. You mustn't fall ill, not even after we reach grandfather's house on time.
Good point. How about we play footsies before we go to sleep?
Yes, Mother. Ha 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 ha.
I want the both of you to meet my parents.
My name is Jean, father of Marcel. You have our thanks for looking after our son.
No trouble at all. We enjoyed traveling with Marcel.
I know what I will do with Marcel. We thought that if we sent him to school, then he'd grow up to be an honest child.
He has a very strong character.
I was shocked when last night, he appeared out of nowhere. I thought that he'd be in Trieste.
I am happy that I made Marcel reconcile with his parents.
What did I tell you, Father? I was right, wasn't it?
Silence.
If they weren't busy, I would like a tour guide with them around the circus.
I'm sorry. We cannot hold a circus at the park until this evening. Could you please wait?
We are working as traveling photographers. We are heading for Maraucourt near Paris.
I would like to ask one more thing. Have you seen the circus before?
Not yet. But I will see the circus.
Mother's a great acrobat. She can do a somersault on a horse.
That's wonderful. Can we see it, Mother?
Yes. But we must stay for another night in Milan.
That sounds like a good idea. Silvana, get ready. You guide them into the tent. Sit down there and I'll talk to the ringmaster.
These are the best seats in the house. Imagine, see a man walking on a tightrope. Obviously, we will not see the tightrope walking performance today. Instead we watch the act of the white horses.
Thank you for coming to see the Etoile Circus today. On behalf of Silvana and Jean, I would like to thank you for looking after their only son. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jean's act with the white horses together with Silvana. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Oh no! There are no available rooms.
I see. Many travelers like us come through here.
You see, Mother? There is more bad news. Due to bad weather from 2 days ago, the road up ahead was blocked. So that's why there are a lot of people staying here.
It's okay, Perrine. Besides, let's find another inn since there are a lot of people here. Excuse me, ma'am. Is there one suite left in this inn?
Yes, there is. But first you need to pay in advance.
Certainly. How much will be the room?
Believe it or not, that would be 1,500 francs. Enjoy your stay.
Can you take care of Palikar, please?
Of course, I'll take care of Palikar. He only drinks water. That's why all horses do that. I look after them. So are you a photographer?
Yes, my mother and I are photographers. We've come here in our traveling caravan from the Kingdom of Greece. We'll be passing through Switzerland on our way to France.
Okay. You are to pass through Switzerland on your journey to France by crossing the Alps using this kind of donkey. Are you right?
Yes.
Good. That will be your goal. Now go to your mother. It's going to rain harder soon.
Wow. We've never stayed in such a luxurious room before, right, Mother?
This was the only room they had left. But it's just for a day. We'll have to continue traveling first thing tomorrow morning. Let's take it easy tonight.
Joseph told me that it would rain tomorrow.
What did you say?
I was just talking about what would happen tomorrow. But don't worry, let's settle down for the night.
You're right. Perrine, starting tonight, you will sleep with me.
Really? Yes, Mother. Oh. What beautiful flowers.
Perrine, what happened to you? Don't worry, I'm coming. Perrine, you need to rest. If you need me, I'll cool your foot down.
Wait. Am I dreaming? Where am I? Ouch.
There. Your foot will be recovered in a few days. Just sit down or just sleep. No moving when your foot is injured. Perrine, you've got a fever.
My head is a bit painful.
If we couldn't reach Ziegler, what should I do? It's much farther than I thought it would be. It's no use. We won't be able to get to Ziegler today.
How about we stay here for the night, Mother?
That's right. We will stay here for tonight. Perrine, I've made some porridge. You can have some if you like.
Ugh. Come on, Mother. I'm not very hungry at that moment.
Don't be that way. You must not say that. At least, have a small amount of porridge. Good heavens. Looks like your fever is going down. Okay then, I'll change that dressing after dinner.
You haven't eaten, Mother. You should have your meal.
Yes, I will have my meal. Then, I should rest as soon as I can. Is your foot all right?
My foot's fine. There are a lot of houses below us.
Ooh. There are so many villas and hotels there.
I wish we could live there.
Look, Perrine. It snows during winter and it's very cold. That's why the summer is cool, and wealthy people from foreign countries come here.
I wonder if Grandfather has a villa.
I wouldn't know. Baron's hungry and I guess it's time for lunch.
This is like heaven.
Of course, it is. I wish that people would come to have their photographs taken in heaven above. Don't you agree?
This is our final time that we will be working in Switzerland. Tomorrow, we will reach France after our work is done.
That's the spirit. If we can reach Geneva around 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the evening, then we will travel to France first thing tomorrow.
Oh, France. What a place. We can't wait to go there tomorrow. Mother, what do you see?
I don't know, Perrine.
Did you hear that? That's the sound of wolves. Let's hurry up before we get attacked by a pack of wolves.
Good point. Now, hurry up.
Halt, identifiez-vous.
We are traveling photographers, sir. We came from India through Italy, seeking a new life with our family in France.
Papier?
Here.
Bienvenue, bienvenue en France.
Father, can I go see Perrine? Thank you, Father.
Marcel.
It's nice to see you again, Perrine.
Of course it is. It's nice to see you again, Marcel.
What's with all the jumping? Stop with the jumping. You two are getting too excited, and I don't want to see you jumping around in excitement. In fact, my name is Henri, Colonel Henri Archambault, and these are my soldiers. And if there's a problem, you call us. So anyways, we're leaving. See you soon. Soldiers, I know what to do. I will enter the caravan while the rest of you will stay outside. Is that clear?
Yes, Colonel Henri.
Good afternoon, miss. State your name.
Good afternoon, Colonel Henry. My name is Perrine Paindavoine.
How about your mother? Is your mother feeling better?
She is still having a fever, so that's why they will let me borrow the money to buy medicine for her.
Of course. When you need help, you call me right away. Good night, Perrine.
Good night, Colonel Henry. Come on, Palicar. Just move.
Now move it. Move.
En es-tu sûr, Simon? Nice to meet you, Simon. I am Rosalie.
Hi, Rosalie. It's nice to see you again.
Who owns this donkey?
It belonged to Perrine. If you're willing to purchase the first-rate donkey, you might as well buy Palicar.
How much?
130 francs.
No, I'd pay 20 francs for him.
Great idea.
Mother, you haven't recovered yet, so we can't visit my grandfather. You should rest until you've completely recovered. Don't worry, I'll figure something out. I'll find a job, and this will work out. Oh, Father, please intercede for my sick mother, let her experience your healing and divine grace.
Listen up, soldiers. We've got a plan to finish. Once Perrine's mother is dead, I will go inside the room of this house and escort Perrine out, but you soldiers will carry the coffin for her mother. Understand?
Yes, Colonel Henri.
Good. Now, let's stay in our positions, and wait for her mother to die.
Perrine.
What is it, Mother?
Please help me get up.
Okay.
Thank you, Perrine. But I must tell you something.
What is it this time, Mother?
I don't have much time left. God will take me to him before long.
This situation sounds terrible.
Perrine, stay quiet. Don't cry now. Listen to me until I'm done talking. I wanted to take you to Maraucourt no matter what, but I cannot do that. I will die here. Perrine, You must go to your grandfather by yourself because you will live an independent life.
I hope you won't die, Mother.
I will. I will join your father before long. What's more, your grandfather and your father have no contact for 15 years. They became estranged because your father loved me. Your grandfather rejected your father, but still we were married in India.
My father adored you immensely.
Of course, he was. But your father had to leave his home behind because he was very pertinacious. Your grandfather may be furious with him. And he's more furious with me. I need you to go to great lengths to reunite with your dear grandfather. In fact, I raised you to be an obedient and honest child. But for now, you must go to Maraucourt alone.
Hold on, Mother.
Love yourself first, and others will love you. Perrine, I can see my mother. She's smiling at me. She's happy. And her happiness fills my heart with an indescribable warmth.
Mother. Mother.
You will live a happy life, Perrine.
Mother. Mother. Oh, Mother.
We could hear Perrine crying. Soldiers, stay outside and wait for me here. I'll be right back. Can I just go inside the room and escort Perrine out?
Of course, you can.
Don't cry, Perrine. I will escort you out because your mother is dead. And my soldiers will bring your mother's coffin here.
I know you understand, Baron. Yes, my mother is dead.
Okay, soldiers. It's time. There will be a funeral procession for her mother, so we will just walk into the cemetery to bury her. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Colonel Henry.
Good. So anyways, let's march.
Father, hurry up. We'll be late for the funeral if we don't hurry.
Okay, Marcel. I'm hurrying up.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we come before you to honor the life of Perrine Paindavoine, a truly remarkable soul who touched the lives of so many. We remember her contagious laughter, her kind heart, and her unwavering strength. May she be granted eternal peace, and may her legacy continue to bring comfort and inspiration to all who knew her. In Jesus Christ's name, we pray. Amen.
Excuse me. Have you seen Perrine? At the right side? Thank you, Baron. Perrine, get up now. You'll make your clothes dirty. You've already stopped crying, and can you please dry your tears?
No, Marcel. I've already dried my tears. Also, you came here to console me.
Yes, I did. But this is Ferocious Cemetery. It is the largest cemetery in Paris. It was difficult to find you. So that's why my father came with me.
Perrine, I'm sorry you came late. I still don't know how to comfort you and what to say.
Thank you very much, sir.
Come on, Marcel. Let us pray for the soul of Marie. She was so young.
Thank you for all you've done.
Take my hat with you. It can cool you off in hot weather.
Miss, why do I even have to wear this?
So that it can protect your head from developing skin cancer.
Of course. I won't forget you.
What about me?
Same as you. Because I will remember you.
Listen to me, Perrine. If your grandfather treats you coldly, you come to my place. It's not bad, I'll help you find a job, and it will work out when there's an ongoing war.
Really? Thank you.
Listen to me. You will live a happy life. And remember, good luck on your safe journey.
Thank you. Goodbye, everybody.
Perrine, come on. We must run to the train station as fast as possible.
What are you going to do today about your work?
Today, I don't feel like doing anything for some reason.
How about we have drinks together at a pub?
I agree with Simon. Let's have drinks together before we can go to war. All right then, follow me.
Excuse me. I'd like a train ride to La Chapelle.
Bon, ça fera 1 franc et 20 centimes.
Wait a minute. Are you going to Pequiny?
La Chapelle is quite fair enough.
Voici votre billet.
Thanks.
What? Is it outside of Paris?
Yes, so I'll walk.
Why?
I can't afford to take a train to Pequigny.
What? You should have told me earlier.
Months ago, before the war happened, I walked from Greece to Paris. Since there's an ongoing war, walking for 5 to 6 days is nothing for me. I can follow the highway to Maraucourt, so that way I won't go the wrong way and lose my way.
Oh, come on. Why do you must walk all the way to Maraucourt? I should have asked Father for money.
It's important for us to get Baron on the train. They said that bringing dogs to the passenger cars is strictly forbidden.
Do you have a ticket, young man?
Excuse me, sir. I'm here to say farewell.
Really?
I cannot take a dog on the train with me, can I?
No.
In other words, when does the train depart to La Chapelle?
The train to La Chapelle departs in 10 minutes.
Thank you. Perrine, we'd better hurry before you miss the train to La Chapelle. Take Baron with you. And remember, good luck on your journey to your grandfather.
Farewell, Marcel.
Farewell, Perrine. Farewell.
Young lady, may I have your ticket? Ah, so you're going to La Chapelle station? All right then, we will arrive there in about 1 hour.
Good evening, madam. I'm here to buy a loaf of bread, please.
Good evening, mademoiselle. Do you have any money?
Here's 5 francs.
What are you trying to pull?
It's a 5-franc coin.
Can't you see? This 5-franc coin is considered as forgery. So, get out of my bakery this instant or I'm calling the police.
Oh. This journey is so tiring. I'll never going to make it there. What shall I do?
Perrine, what happened to you? Are you all right? Ah. Poor little girl. I'll carry you.
Mother. Oh, mother. Oh. What a nightmare.
Young lady, I'm so glad that you're awake. You're in the hospital. A masculine woman in rags whose name is Valkyrie brought you here. You were unconscious as soon as you arrived. Can I examine your forehead?
Go ahead, miss.
You haven't eaten anything, you have a fever. And you didn't develop skin cancer, but you also had a heat stroke. Oh, thank goodness. Your fever's gone. So, you are feeling well now. You feel better now that you've had a long nap.
Excuse me. What about Rukiri, Palikar, and Baron?
Raucuri is at work with Palikar, and Baron is still outside, waiting for you all day. Anyways, I will make you something to eat. I'll be right back.
Rabbit pelts for sale. Rabbit pelts for sale, they've got 2 francs each.
That's the spirit. Let's go sell some rabbit pelts and buy some scraps.
Would you like a rabbit pelt?
For me, sure. How much will it be?
2 francs.
Thank you, mademoiselle.
How much will that broken helmet be?
1 centime, je suppose.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Mother, I brought some flowers for you. Mother. 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 Mother.
Ah. Poor child. Perrine, I'm so glad that you'd already bought scraps and sold all rabbit pelts. Congratulations, young lady.
Even a French soldier does the job.
Of course. Since you've worked for me and achieved your goal, why don't you keep working with me forever?
I would like to. But I'm going to Maraucourt. I must meet my grandfather because my parents wanted, and it would be wrong to disobey them.
I know. I'd like you to remember this. Even if your grandfather is kind to you, he might turn his back on you when he finds out that you are considered poor. I hope that your grandfather has a good heart. We'll be close to Pickwinning by tomorrow. I think it'll be time for us to bid farewell.
Baron, did you see that sign? It says that it leads to Maraucourt, home of the Paindavoine factory. What are you waiting for? Let's go. Hello, miss. Can I first help you with the potatoes?
Of course.
Are we near Maraucourt?
Of course, we are close. Are you from a foreign place?
Yes.
Why are we going to Maraucourt? Pardon me. I'm curious. My father and grandfather are always yelling at me for it. Is this your dog?
Yes. My dog's name is Baron. I've heard that there is an ammunition factory in Maraucourt.
Yes, I know. The Paindavoine ammunition factory. And wait, have you come here to work at a nice factory?
No, I haven't.
Then you're planning on working at a mansion. This ammunition factory is enormous. They're looking for new servants. I work there too.
I see. I knew it was big.
More than 7,000 employees work there. So anyways, let's keep going without stopping. Perrine, meet Fabry. Fabry, meet Perrine.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh no!
Et, débutant. Retourne au travail et arrête de te relâcher.
Why is Rosalie not feeling well?
Because she is still having a high fever. She's in a bit of pain. A short while ago, she finally fell asleep.
I feel sick.
I might as well don't disturb her today.
Okay then, let her be for today. Rosalie will soon recover from a high fever tomorrow. She needs rest.
Thank you, madam. Geez. I know that walking and working barefoot is not going to work because it can affect physical injuries to my feet. I can't afford to buy new shoes for me. I will be paid on Saturday, but I cannot do that action, even with the wages for the whole week. What am I supposed to do? Aha! I have an idea. I will make my own shoes.
Here. I found one.
I found one too. Well, since we've collected all the rubber, let's head to my shed and start working on it. There. We're all done.
Can any of you confirm Perrine is fluency in both English and French?
I can vouch for Perrine's language skills. We've had conversations in both English and French, and she is quite proficient in both.
Excellent. That's exactly what we need. Perrine, it seems you have the language abilities we're looking for. Welcome to the team.
Thank you, sir.
Je suis ravi de faire partie de cette entreprise et d'apporter mes compétences linguistiques au travail.
We're glad to have you on board. Your fluency will be invaluable, especially when dealing with our international clients. Let's get you settled and introduce you to the team.
I'm eager to get started.
Je ferai de mon mieux pour dépasser les attentes. Look, Aurélie. It's Madame Lachaise's store, the most eminent clothing store in Maraucourt. Remember, shopping here is for rich people only. What are we waiting for? Let's enter.
Pardon me. Are you lost? Here, we don't sell clothes for laborers.
So that means clothes will not be sold for laborers. Good. Aurélie, produce her the money order.
So, this is the money order from Vulfran.
Do you mean my grandfather?
Absolutely. I am honored to serve you.
Bienvenue.
Are you all here to buy anything?
No, just her.
I would like a dress, an undergarment and a hat.
With a pair of fancy shoes?
That's the spirit. Let the process for clothing commissioning begin. Follow me, girls. Your skin is light and adorable. I thought you will be. This is expensive. Would you like to inspect?
Excuse me. I don't like this fabric because it has a plaid texture.
Wait a minute, Madame Lachaise. Show her your ready-made clothes.
Go ahead. Which dresses strike your fancy?
How about this?
Yes, that's the one. It's lovely.
Excuse me, madam. Aurélie wants to buy that dress.
Is this the right dress?
Yes, madam. The royal blue dress for Aurélie.
That dress is plain.
Of course. Aurélie is Vulfran's secretary. She will be wearing this dress as his secretary.
Madame Lachaise, venez ici. L'usine de Vulfran a récemment envoyé un message annonçant l'arrivée prochaine de sa secrétaire.
Very well. Pay for your dress.
You may go home today.
Yes, sir.
What's wrong? There's something wrong with your voice.
I've caught a cold.
That's too bad. It's Sunday tomorrow. Get plenty of rest and recover your health.
Yes, sir.
Come with me, miss. From now on, you will come live with me at my chateau since you are my granddaughter. Do you know how to drive?
Yes, I know how. Can you believe it, grandfather? This is going to be the happiest day of my life. Wow! What a beautiful room it is. I can go check on the lamp to see if it uses electricity. It worked. Now, I can relax for the day. Grandfather. Can I come in?
No.
There's something I must tell you.
I will never allow such impertinence. I'm warning you. If you come in here, I will discharge you for good.
I'm coming in.
That's it, or a lie. You've asked for it. Begone.
I'm begging you. Please have something to eat.
I don't feel like eating.
If you don't eat, you'll get sick like I said. I told you to never get sick.
Do you truly care about me?
From the bottom of the heart, I do care.
You care about me so much.
I understand your sorrow better than anyone. Both of my parents died.
My son died young.
That's right. My father died, so did my mother. And that's it. Even if you must force yourself, you must eat something.
Fine.
Perrine.
Marcel.
Welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. What is that donkey doing here?
We'll talk about that later. It's been a long story. Anyways, goodbye.
I stood here and swore a vow that I would make our factory the finest in all France. Back then, it used to be smaller. I must make a vow once again that I will make Maraucourt the wealthiest and happiest town to live in and a haven for war refugees.
Grandfather, that's for the best. Try your hardest.
Perrine, we will do our best together.
Yes. Mother, father, I'm happy at last. I wish you all luck in heaven above. Grandfather, do you enjoy dancing?
I haven't danced in years.
I'll help you remember.